I'm not running for office. You're not going to intimidate me. I've got nothing to lose.
We respect your opinions,
Mayor Pro
but
Tem,
please,
your time is,
go to hell.
you were out of order.
Yes, ma'am.
And I am asking you
I
to
apologize for
please
being out of order.
leave the dais now.
What's going on, everybody? We got ourselves another wild, and I mean wild, city council meeting coming out of the city of Killeen, the great state of Texas. It all starts when this woman is giving a comment about an agenda item of vaping. Her 3 minutes ends, and she wasn't even criticizing the mayor or the council that badly that I thought of. She was just stating opinions and facts. And her 3 minutes was up, and the mayor immediately shut her down and was very rude. And the citizen asked very nicely if she could just finish the sentence, that her last sentence, and then no, they shut her down. So the citizen called the mayor a bitch word. I thought it was hilarious. Then directly after that, Mr. Michael Fornino came up and gave his opinion, which is always very, very entertaining. And it set the council off after Michael Fornino spoke. The pro tem, which is a fancy word for city council woman, she was giving her comments. Somebody mumbled something in the audience, and you're not going to believe what this mayor pro tem said to the people in the audience. You're going to be shocked, as I was. Anyways, the mayor ends up kicking out the mayor pro tem, the city councilwoman, makes her leave the meeting only to have her come back a few minutes later and give an apology to everyone. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to it.
The state has no restrictions on vape shops. They do, however, have restrictions on marijuana, and the council overlooks that is spending almost $100,000 to defend
Your
the right
time
to
is
allow.
up. Thank you.
If I could ask the
Michael,
council if I could
Council, any
finish my
extra
sentence,
time?
please.
No. Sagara, no. No. Gonzalez, no. Solomon. Okay,
Thank you
so
for
we
all
have
being on the
4-1.
record.
Okay,
Thank you,
with that
Mr.
being
Solomon, for
said,
encouraging
Michael
free speech.
Fanino, it's your time to speak, sir.
True to form, you folks can't take any criticism. So, with regard to vape shops, you're proposing a solution to a problem that you are all largely responsible for creating. Let's be honest, this Prop A nonsense, you're trying to keep vapes out of the hands of children. Well, what are the vapes they're going after? They're not going after nicotine, largely. Not saying it doesn't happen, right? They're enthusiastically after anything derived from cannabis because, thanks to you wise folks, there's a lot of folks in this town who think that weed is legal and anything to do with it.
Mr. Fanino, Proposition A is not on the
It's
agenda.
related.
But it's not
It's
on the
related.
agenda.
I'm not running for office, and I'm sick of this game you play
Mr.
where you can't handle it.
Mr. Fanino,
I'm making a
please,
direct comparison that you
Just
are culpably
because
inefficient
you
and have
yelling
no
and
idea
screaming,
what
it
the hell you're
doesn't
doing
change.
from day to
Stay
day.
focused on it.
The
Stay
focus is on
focused.
you. You can't lead. You don't
Mr.
understand the town.
Fanino, you out. Mr. Fanino, that's my last one. You're off the agenda. Stay focused on
I'm
the agenda item.
You
Madam
put in
Mayor,
place-
I'm calling
you
for
put
a
in
point of
place-
order. Mr. Farino, that's not.
My name is spelled and pronounced Farino, not Farino, okay?
Mr.
Tell me
Lopez, he
what
may
you
need,
are.
sir, he may need to talk to you
Mayor Pro
outside.
Tem, he has 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Let him finish. Stay on the agenda,
I
please.
am on the agenda
Mr.
because you can't see
Farino.
the big picture, as usual. As usual, you can't see the big picture. You create the problem that you now propose to have the solution for. All right? Ask the cops. The cops will tell you, and if KISD cops are honest and forthcoming, okay, where all of this concern is, they don't want to talk about what the problem is. The kids who are bringing the vapes are largely cannabis related. All right? Mr. Solomon, out of all of you, bears no responsibility on creating that problem. He wasn't here to vote for it. This mess that is causing us money, it's all related. The fact that you can't see it, that is just absolutely dumbfounding. The P&Z board recommends against it because there's too many intertangled and intertwining issues to all of this. You have no idea what the town is that you proclaim that you are representing and presiding over. This is all a related issue. Do I want kids having vapes? No. It is regulated by the federal and the state government. But no, you want to act like you have some sort of supreme authority and mandate, which you do not. You've already taken away First Amendment, which is going to cost you in the end. When
Mr.
it comes to,
Fernino, get on, stay on the agenda.
well, how about you get on with the program of knowing what in the hell you're doing?
Mr. Fernino,
Madam Mayor, we can do
Stay
this
on the-
contest all day long. We can do this contest all day long, and you will lose.
are you
In the
finished,
court
Mr.
of public
Fernino?
opinion? No, I still got 50 seconds.
Please stay on the agenda.
I am on the agenda. The fact that you can't comprehend what the agenda is in the larger picture, not my problem. I've offered you free civics lessons, but I'm sorry that my vocabulary outruns your understanding.
Mr. Fernino,
I'm
stay
not
on the
running for
agenda.
office. You're not going to intimidate me. I've got nothing to lose.
Mr. Fernino, get back on the agenda.
I am on the agenda. This whole thing was created by you, trying to appease whomever it is you're trying to appease, and now you're going to try to skirt past it with, I almost guarantee, I would almost bet $1, just to make it an honest bet, that you're going to try to outrun and outvote the P&Z board. You created the problem, and now you're trying to come up with a jury-rigged
Sir,
solution
your
for it.
time is up. Thank
Knock
you.
it the hell off.
Mayor Pro Tem Cobb.
On any given Tuesday, and I'm just going to simply say, I respect the ideals and the thought process of everyone when it comes to the agenda and every council member, but I wanted to go on record as a nurse of 30 years, when this came across, I wasn't for cannabis or vaping or any of those good things. The council, when we look at our facts, we look at those things that can benefit, that cannot hurt, that will not cause problems. Our character and our demeanor makes it hard for us to listen or to understand when there's so many derogatory things. I'm going to ask constituents, this city, this council, these people, everyone, when you come to the dais, we respect your opinions,
Mayor Pro
but
Tem.
please,
Your time is,
go to hell, stupid.
Mr. Put him out, Chief Lopez. He cannot come back in here.
No, he cannot.
Mr. Cochran, if you continue to disrupt this meeting by screaming, you will be put out. That's your first warning. Residents, Mayor Pro Tem. Mayor Pro Tem. Mayor Pro Tem. You were out of order.
Yes, ma'am.
And I am asking you
I
to
apologize for
please
being out of order.
leave the dais now.
He deserved it. 3 years.
Please leave the dais now. Go out there and cry out. Residents, I apologize. We can disagree. We can have our different opinions, but to totally disrespect each other with the language that Mayor Pro Tem used and the language that Mr. Fernino used, it is unacceptable behavior for adults. I know people attention is high because it's election season. And if you continue, and Mr. Cochran, that's my last warning. That's the kind of behavior from adults you're going to see. That's unacceptable. This is a place of order. This is where we come here to do business of the city. And to yell, scream, and throw tantrums and behave in this manner, it is so unacceptable. It's childish. So I apologize on behalf of this council for the behavior you had to see tonight, because it didn't have to be this way. 5-minute break. Council members, as I stated earlier, I asked Mayor Pro Tem to leave the dais because her behavior was it was inappropriate as a leader. Mr. Fornino was put outside for disrupting the meeting because he did not have the floor, yelling from the background as I was trying to conduct our meeting. Mayor Pro Tem do have the right to respond. After talking to legal and Mr. Cagle, she has 1 minute. I don't have to agree with what she says, but she has, according to our agenda, 1 minute to speak. Regardless of what she say, she still have 1 minute to speak. With that being said, Mr. Leo Gukeisen, Mayor Pro Tem.
Good evening again. My apologies to the city, to our mayor, and to this council. I was wrong, and I was unprofessional. And I do take that hit, but I'll protect this city, this council, this mayor, any day of the week. I see the hard work. I see what they stand for. I see what we walk in. We're honorable. We work hard. For 3 years, I've taken a beat down, pictures of my home, harassment, all kinds of things. You just would not believe it. And I've sat here quietly, and I said nothing. I do apologize on behalf of Nina M. Cobb, your pro tem. Apology is due, and it is given. I will do my best to conduct myself thereon without using a defamatory word. But I tell you what, I'll fight a bear over this city.